Should vaccinations be required for children entering into grade school, public schools? This is a question many parents consider at birth of their first child, as the child gets their first shot before they even leave the hospital. I've spent about 20 years giving vaccinations to children, and now I vaccinate adults. And I've learned a lot about it. So tonight we're going to talk about the reasons why you should vaccinate your children and the side effects and the consequences of not vaccinating your children. So some of you may remember going to the doctor and going to get your first shots as a young child or an adolescent, and it was a horrifying experience. And your parents probably comforted you and explained to you that it's necessary to protect you from different illnesses. So now as young adults, many of you will be having to make a decision for yourself whether you're going to vaccinate your own children or not. This is a controversial subject, but hopefully you'll be able to make the right choice and vaccinate your children. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention, and it's also known as the CDC, recommends getting 29 doses of 9 different vaccines for children 0 to 6 months, plus a yearly flu shot after the age of 6 months. So there's no laws that mandate for you to get your children vaccinated, but you have to get them vaccinated before they go into public schools. So the law doesn't make you do it, but the schools do. And most states offer a religious or medical exemption, and some states offer personal exemptions, which if you choose not to, then you wouldn't have to, but you have to have good reason. And the CDC and the FDA both say that the vaccinations are safe, and one of the greatest health benefits, it's a greatest health development of the 20th century. Many illnesses are prevented, and this includes rubella, diphtheria, smallpox, polio, whooping cough, and millions of children's lives are saved just by vaccinating. Most children's vaccines are 90 to 99% effective in preventing the disease, and according to the CDC, vaccines save 2.5 million children from preventable diseases every year, which is about 285 children every hour. And 732,000 American children were saved from death, and 322 million cases of childhood illnesses were prevented between the years of 1994 and 2014. And measles vaccine has decreased childhood death from measles by 74%. And vaccines have some side effects. They could. They're rare, but they do exist. And any vaccine can have it. They're minor, and they go away within a few days. Like an example would be a low-grade fever or pain at the site of the injection. People who are opposed to vaccines argue that children's vaccines should not be given because their immune system can take care of most infections naturally, and some believe that injecting questionable vaccine ingredients into a child may cause side effects, including paralysis, seizures, and death. They also believe that vaccines may trigger problems like autism and ADHD. And some physicians believe that the maresol, it's an organic mercury compound found in vaccines. And that it could be linked to autism, and then aluminum is also in some vaccines, and excess aluminum in human bodies can cause neurological harm. And the benefits of vaccinating far outweigh the consequences of not vaccinating the children. And this includes that the children grow up healthier than non-vaccinated children because they are able to attend school more regularly and not miss school for childhood illnesses. And that could have been prevented by vaccines. This also may affect the elderly who may not be vaccinated as a child or who's no longer protected. People who choose not to vaccinate their children also put others at risk if their child becomes ill. Special groups of people can't be vaccinated, including those with compromised immune systems and cancer. These people rely on the general public for being vaccinated so their risk of exposure is reduced. In conclusion, I discussed the benefits of vaccinations along with the side effects in not vaccinating your children. So as adults, I hope that you make the right choice and vaccinate your children to protect them from illness and death and to protect others who come in contact